What is this that I'm hearing? Ladies and gentlemen, what is this? Well, could it be? Could it be? Could it be? What is this thing about no DNA? Like, is it that a private meeting has been conducted? Now, you might be wondering, what am I talking about? According to the report that dropped on our desk, Cynthia, that is the so-called widow, alongside certain persons from the Alobas and certain other people, they have joined hands together, sort of in a way, to grant asylum passage down to a country very close to the United States of America, the United States of A. You know, that seems to be the place where people are running for asylum stories now. Even Shekpeteri, you know her, Queen Mother Yabojo, we heard that she wanted to. And certain persons wrote to the embassy, they wrote to the Canadian embassy and everywhere, stating and putting out their opinion on why she should not be granted asylum. And somehow, miraculously, of course, we'll be hearing about it. It dropped like a bombshell from a reliable source. And the funniest of it, the shocker of it is this is coming from the so-called Alobas that claim that they are fighting for justice. They are now preparing a passageway for Wunmi, whatever she is, to take her son down to the US using the same story. My life is not safe. The industry gods, the Alobas, they want to buy me, and the same Alobas are involved in it. Is Mohbad's father also going to put out the same story, or what exactly is this game using the public? Oh, they want to unalive me. The industry gods, Naira Marley and Malians, Sam Larry, Obelegushi, and Cynthia, they want to unalive me. He's also going to claim asylum. So they believe that these countries are stupid. They will accept two people who claim that I don't really get what's happening. So the update that dropped is about the DNA. According to the report, we were told that the court had granted DNA to be conducted in the United States of whatever, or in Europe, wherever, to be conducted abroad, and also in Nigeria. Discrepancies, lack of signature, stamp, and many other things have been discovered. One might be tempted to ask questions as per the lawyer and Mohbad's father and a man called Mohbad's father's brother. That man is always around Mohbad's father whenever he's on social media talking. They say he lives in the United States of America. And what we saw is that Cynthia is celebrating this man every day. Are you not shocked? You might be wondering, what is this about? Take your time. Let us start the journey. For those who have not listened to the other part of this, this update is so long and it is full from the beginning till the end. It has to be so because nothing has to be left unturned, because we've waited for this long. So just a little bit more so that we can get to where we are supposed to get to. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Let us get right into it. Justice for Mohbad.
So bí ṣe gbọ́ kíní yẹn, ṣẹ́rí voice note tí mo gbé jáde yẹn, ẹni tó mú fún mi ó ti wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ti pẹ́. Voice note ti wà lọ́wọ́ wa ti pẹ́. Bọ́ a kò decide pé ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbé síta. So bí ṣe rí progress tó bọ́ta tó fẹ́ máa control, okay, máa kán gbogbo yẹ́ ìdànù. Ẹni tó fẹ́ wá bá ṣọmọ nǹkan tó gbé dání. poor Grace bọ́tà kò ní bàbá Mohbad orí wò wẹ̀rí ọkùnrin ní bàbá Mohbad kò lè tijú ó gbóbò súnmọ́ ni ó dẹ̀ dò bọ́sítà ò ní kúre olórí burúkú ó dàbí akàn tó ń tà lé buté ó dàbí aya matanga orí gíẹ́gíẹ́ ó dàbí ó dàbí ìyá gbọ́nká senior olóṣì awálà àfúrà ni àti bìlíìfù náà àwọn èèyàn jù ẹni kó bọ́ta ṣé kò sùn Kòròdú ni with receipt nǹkan máa bàjẹ́ gan ẹjẹ́ ká fílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo wá ráwọn kan tó sọ pé evidence ìdàṣẹ́ ṣí ere ni wọ́n ló bìgì àtọkùnrin wọlé wọ́n tilẹ̀kùn ṣé mi máa wà ń bẹ̀ tí máa wò bọ́ tó ń dóra wọn ni. àwọn kan níbo ni ìyàwó bàbá wà of course private another apartment bàbá wà náà ìyàwó bàbá wà ní ilé wọn náà of course ọmọ ló ń sùn bẹ̀ lóòótọ́ ọmọ wọn náà máa ń lọ bẹ̀ but bàbá wà ní private apartment ilé bàbá kọ́ ni bàbá wà yẹn another apartment ni náà so kí lẹ wá ń sọ ẹ bá mi pé Rich Grace kó bàtà ibo ló lọ sùn jọ tó lóun sùn Kòròdú. Anyway, bí ṣe rí tó bọ́ta báyìí mú kàn ó pé tàbá mà dákẹ́ tá dẹ̀ ń wò pé ká má sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n máa ń máa kan máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí everybody ni bí ṣe ju voice note síta ni ẹ pé ṣé torí nǹkan tó ṣe ń bú wa ni Rich Grace ó lè tún bọ́ta o nǹkan tí máa jù síta surprise ìyá ẹ̀ nǹkan tí máa jù síta fún ẹ àánú bàbá ló kàn ṣe mí nǹkan tí máa jù síta fún ẹ aláìtàláì ṣé voice yẹn lọ voice yẹn nìkan lè rò bí mo ní lọ́wọ́ ni don't dare me please don't ẹ jẹ́ ká fílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ now ṣé mo péjọ Sunday mo gbé síta pé ara bàbá òyà because àtìgbà yẹn ṣé mo ti sọ fún yín náà ní last week pé ibi tabọ́rọ̀ dé I will take a several seats and watch. I'm not out of justice. And I can assure you I'm not out. But let me be honest with you today. How I wish I can call my auntie to explain how Nigeria works. Let me see if she will pick a call. If she's ready to explain to you. Shetiri, but last week, auntie me pay me joko. She might not want me to call her on chat, but I can shall I push the phone. Auntie me pay me joko. Only BJ, I see what is going on. I won't go, but because they know she's my auntie, people send her things to talk to me. Only BJ, I will be honest with you. And shall I tell me here? Take mo boss mo lẹ́nu nìkan. Ba ṣe ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wá justice lọ sọ pé ikú tó pa Mohbad. Part of it is drug related. Bobby ìdáwọn ló mú àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ó dẹ̀ ti ń jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sìn, is part of it. Ẹ jẹ́ ká dín mú. Last week auntie mi wá pè mí ó ní Bukky. Can I be honest with you? I know what you need. She has a lot of investment in Nigeria. A lot. Only BJ, let me tell you how Nigeria works. And you can ask anybody. One in Nigeria, I want to repay criminal to lose in jìbìtì. Wọ́n pè jókòó. Ìwọ tó ní nǹkan, wọ́n pè jókòó. Ọlọ́pàá máa ní kẹ́ dialogue. Two things. Criminal ti sanwó fọ́lọ́pàá. Àǹtí mi ní Mohbad tó fún justice ṣàròpọ̀ stupid ni. Ó ní no báwo la ṣe fẹ́ gbà. Ó dẹ̀ sọ statement kan. Ẹ má gbà pé Múyìwá sọ fún mi tí mo sọ fún yín gbà corona. Nígbà autopsy. Múyìwá said and I quote. Tó bá lóhùn sọ ẹni kó bọ́ta. Ó ní BJ wọn bá lọ ṣe autopsy lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ 100 ó ní wọn result wọn ó ní a lè rí justice ó ní because it is Nigeria tó tẹ̀ tó fún mi ní example njọ́ yẹn Delegiwa ó popular ju bàbá lọ ṣó gba justice kíní kan Ige ṣó gba justice èmi dẹ̀rẹ̀ mi fẹ́ kéèyàn discourage mi àǹtí mi wá ṣàlàyé bó ṣe ń work ó ní tọ́n bá ti pè bàbá o ó lóun ṣọ́ ẹ̀ pé wọ́n á ti pè bàbá ẹ má gbàgbé pé mo sọ fún yín pé Fálànà pè bàbá tí ó mọ̀ pé bàbá ti ní lọ́yà wọ́n fẹ́ discuss ni ìgbà tí bàbá láwọn ti ní lọ́yà ó sá lọ ṣòye yín ẹ má gbàgbé pé ìgbà tí bàbá tún lọ sí police station jọ́ kan bàbá ní police station yẹn sọ fáwọn policeman yẹn sọ fáwọn pé bàbá ẹ lọ sí ọmọ yín nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé tún ọmọ nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó ṣe ni fún forensic tabari lẹ́ni a sọ fún wa last call ẹ tí Mohbad pè gbẹ̀yìn kó tó kú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kí Mohbad tó kú a sọ fún wa why is she too not asking for it. àǹtí yẹn ni wọ́n máa pè wọ́n sórí center table ní conference table ó ní wọ́n pàṣànà wọ́n pè bàbá bọ́n tẹ̀ tí pàṣànà wọ́n pè bàbá ẹjọ́ yóò lọ bí kankan kí lẹ fẹ́. Yes, that is why she too does not want to leave baba. That is why they don't want to sign that thing. And ite bá rí VDM níbẹ̀ wọn ò pé sí ni. Ẹ gbọ́ mi. Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ yín ò ní dé court, ó ní ká gbàgbé ẹ̀. Ṣé òun náà dẹ̀ kọ́ ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Because bàtà bẹ̀rẹ̀ corona, wọ́n náà máa lọ sí high court. Ó máa sọ high court mọ́ báyìí. Ó lọ́lọ́pàá, ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ ò lè lọ sí court because prosecutor ló máa gbé lọ sí court. And these prosecutors are not ready. They will call a conference with lawyer. Ó ní sọ ṣítù tá à ń sọ yìí, ó lè ti sọ fún bàbá kí bàbá má fẹ́ sọ fún wa. And mo dey believe. Mo believe. Because the way Baba and we were playing game with our emotions, with everything, it seems they know what we don't know. They just want to play along. I'm telling you. So that's why let's just watch now. Please, don't put your emotion and your everything should be paramount to you. Ito emotion success te ko le ko pe e gbagbe justice o. Tí Ọlọ́run ò bá tú àṣírí Àṣànà within 6 months. Ẹ má sin Ọlọ́run tí mo sì mọ̀. Ẹ ń follow me. Ito emotion sọ fún bàbá nje pé bàbá kò ṣe tó ní kí má lọ discuss. But stop playing on the public's emotion. Why te ṣe wọ́n to mo Shitu? Because Shitu ló máa contact. Shitu ló mọ bó ṣe máa mú sí yín lórí. Òun lẹ ṣe rí Shitu as Ọlọ́run. Níbi tí Shitu ṣe dé ṣe. Tí bàbá tó bá pe white fún bàbá ní black, bàbá máa ní black ni. Shitu ti kó wọn láyà jẹ bí olórí burúkú. I am telling you for free. Ṣùgbọ́n ta wá lọ́lọ́run dá tí ò lè mú. Ani Àṣànà gan máa sọ pé kó jẹ́ kó hun kú ju kó hun wà láyé lọ. Èmi lè sọ yẹn fún yín. Justice máa wá o. Bọ̀ kò ṣọwọ́ lawyer. Kò ṣariwo tàǹpà o. Ọlọ́run ló máa fún wa. Àṣírí Àṣànà máa tú. Àṣírí Àṣebí máa tú. Mi fẹ́ mọ̀ bó ṣe máa tú, ṣùgbọ́n àṣírí wọn máa tú. Ẹ wọ́n ti pé wà tí pẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ́rì mo sọ fún yín mo ní nǹkan burúkú kan máa ṣe búlù. Ṣàṣírí ò tú. Bó ṣe máa tú mi mọ́. Ọ̀tẹ̀ kan dé tì ní sílẹ̀. Tí ò bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo sọ lé ní ìtorí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mú dání ìtorí ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ mọ̀ bó ṣe lè cover Àṣànà tó láyé yìí. Àṣírí Àṣànà máa tú. Kí bàbá Mohbad gba settlement, àṣírí Àṣànà máa tú. Ṣé ti gbé ìtò ń lọ sìn? Wọ́n náà Àṣànà ń sìn. Fọ́tò Múyìwá ló fi ń ṣe cover page tó ń celebrate ẹ̀. tó celebrate ẹ dẹ̀ má gbà pé Múyìwá ti lọ sọ platform kan rí tó ní àṣànà ìyàwó wa ni àfúrà o àti finá sórí òrùlé sùn o ẹ dẹ̀ má gbàgbé pé òbòṣòbò lábàṣà of Ìbàdàn ó ti sọ pé we cannot cry more than the bereaved ẹ dẹ̀ rántí pé máa ń tẹnu mọ́ lójoojúmọ́ pé ta ló bá gbọ́mọ ẹ̀ lọ́la pé òun fẹ́ lọ sí ńkọ́ ṣe máa ní kó má lọ sí ni poor Grace Obo Grace ẹ bá gbà pé ó sọ kíní kan pé ẹ bá gbà pé ó sọ statement kan Daddy York ti fẹ́ pè wọlé Daddy York ẹ jọ fún mi ní 1 minute ẹ fún mi ẹ bá gbà pé poor Grace sọ statement kan pé àwọn lọ́yà Àṣànà wá ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ń ṣe nǹkan míì báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ ta ló sọ fún she said it ó láwọn lọ́yà Àṣànà wá ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ń ṣe nǹkan míì báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ ta ló sọ fún Daddy York máa já yín sáwọn kankan sí àṣé DNA letter tí bàbá gbé sórí wọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀ àṣé fake ni Daddy York will explain everything to you please ẹ lọ fún tea break kẹ́ padà wá ṣé ká dúró àṣírí ńlá kan fẹ́ yọ ń bíbá yín sìn kẹ́ lè fi mọ̀ pé they know what they are doing bóyá bàbá ló ń play game ni o bóyá Múyìwá ni o bóyá Ṣítù ni o fake gbogbo London ló sọ pé ti gbà kan lọ ṣe nǹkan ní London yẹn it is fake letter ló gbé fún wa Daddy York máa sọ̀rọ̀ sìn Instagram ẹ̀yin tí lọ máa gbé yín padà wá ṣe gbọ́ mi ní kúrò ẹ ti fẹ́ máa lọ sábà. Gbogbo wíìkì tí okay ẹ ṣe Daddy York ó ga jù jàrú lẹ ṣe lénìí ṣé páàkì lẹ́wà ni àbí kí ṣe ṣe ó ti gbé lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀yìn náà ẹ má ṣe kámẹ́rà dà àwọn òbò arúgbó òǹdó Daddy York this guy is going to be someone you go ẹ̀wọ̀ bẹ̀ ni o fine boy looking young Daddy York ibo ni gbogbo critical sí kà sí wa Daddy York nìkan ló wà online ni ẹ bá mi gbé wọn sókè ẹ jẹ́ kí sáré máa sọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ Daddy York ẹ kọ fún mi 1 minute so regarding Sunday mo wà lọ́nà ibiṣẹ́ mo rí pé mo ní message látọ̀dọ̀ baba Mohbad so bí ṣe dé ibiṣẹ́ mo lè lo phone so mo sáré gbọ́ phone mo sáré gbọ́ message yẹn bí ṣe gbọ́ message yẹn mo sáré put to update pé baba sick ipe ke gbàdúrà fún wọn inú mi tó yìí mọ́ ni inú mi náà dé ìmọ̀ sí wọn o so ìgbà tí wọ́n á jókòó tí mo wá settle mo wá lọ tún message yẹn wò máa play gbogbo ẹ̀ fún yín sìn mo wá pé baba send picture mo wá wo picture yẹn mo dẹ̀ rẹ́rìn ta ló ń gba abẹ́rẹ́ tó ń wọṣọ tí wọ́n ṣí abẹ́rẹ́ sókè láti fún wọn lábẹ́rẹ́ ìgbà tí bàbá wá mo wá lọ tún fídíò yẹn mo lọ tún audio bàbá gbọ́ bàbá ò genuinely wá sọ sorry o ẹ gbọ́ reason tí bàbá fi sọ sorry fún mi sìn ibẹ̀ mo ti wá wò pé no this is the end ẹ gbọ́ reason sìn bàbá ò wò pé òun not even me to everybody tí bàbá insult ipa máa forí gbèpè lọlé máa play fún yín ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo ṣe play ẹ̀ bàbá is very smart nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé mo gbà tí punch gbé kinní pé bàbá ṣe interview tí gbogbo ń gbé punch ṣe pé ṣé gbogbo yín rántí 3 weeks ago mo sùn ni mo jí ni mo rí pé bàbá ti ṣe interview tó sọ pé tí punch gbé nǹkan tí bàbá sọ tó sọ pé Naira Marley àti Sam Larry bully ọmọ wọn ẹ bá mi kọ́kọ́ ṣe rántí about 3 weeks ago nìkan yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé gbogbo yín rántí èmi kúkú ń sùn ni bí n ṣe jí ni mo ti rí pé àwọn èèyàn ti send message sí mi mo ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ bàbá ṣe interview ni the first person tí mo kọ́kọ́ pè níwájú Ọlọ́run àtènìyàn Gurexi ni mo pè. No, sorry, mi kọ́kọ́ gbé Gurexi. Bàbá Mohbad mo pè. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín, tí bàbá bá ti mọ̀ pé òun ṣẹ̀, tí bàbá bá ti mọ̀ pé òun ṣe nǹkan tí ò dá, kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè pé bàbá Mohbad kò ní gbé phone. Kí n tó ṣe anything bí ṣe rí update Punch. Bàbá ni mo kọ́kọ́ pè. Mo pè bàbá because mo fẹ́ update kí n má mọ̀ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Bàbá ò gbé phone. Mo pè Gurexi. Ẹ bá mi pè bàbá. Ṣé ti rí nǹkan tí Punch kọ? Gurexi lóhun ti rí. Mo bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbé Punch ṣe pé. Mo ní Gurexi, ṣé bàbá ṣe interview pẹ̀lú Punch ni? Gurexi ní bàbá ṣe interview pẹ̀lú. No, Ọlọ́hun ò mọ̀. Ọlọ́hun máa find out fún mi. Ma fẹ́ mo pè bàbá bí bàbá ò gbé phone. Mi ìsúnmọ́jú jọ yẹn gbogbo ara mi ń gbọ̀n. Pé ṣé bàbá ìfẹ́ fọwọ́ ara ẹ̀ dá? Nǹkan tí ń níyanjú, ó tún sì lọ ń tẹnu wọn pé Naira Marley àti Sam Larry bully ọmọ ẹ̀. Àṣànà tó wà ń bẹ ìgbà tọmọ ẹ̀ kú gan. O ò ṣe interview kó sọ pé kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mú. Ìtorí sì tún ti sọ pé kó lọ máa tẹnu mọ́. Kó lọ máa tẹnu mọ́ Naira Marley àti Sam Larry for no reason. Ẹ̀yin náà sáré lọ. A pè bàbá ò gbé phone. Mo wá pè Gurexi padà. Mo ní Gurexi. Ó dàbí bàbá ti lọ sí church. Náà ṣe gbé phone. Gurexi dẹ̀ sọ fún mi. Gurexi ní bàbá ò lọ sí church. Ó ní bàbá ti mọ nǹkan tán ṣe ni. Mo ní kí náà ṣe. Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ Punch yẹn lòun bá bàbá sọ láàárọ̀. Ó lòun kọ́kọ́ pè wọ́n láàárọ̀. Ó ní bóun dẹ̀ ṣe pè wọ́n. Torí 7 o'clock lòun pè wọ́n. Ó ní bóun ṣe pè wọ́n. Bóun ṣe ń bá bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Bàbá jáun kúrò lórí phone. Bàbá ò gbé phone mọ́ láti gbà yẹn. Ó ní bàbá ò lọ sí church. Ó lóun máa find out fún mi pé ṣé bàbá ṣe interview yẹn. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi ṣá? Bí ṣe pé sis mi kan ni. Mo ní ṣọ́ ní another number bàbá lọ́wọ́ náà wọn ò ní. Wọ́n ní but káwọn pé èèyàn kan tó súnmọ́ wọn tó wà ládùúgbò wọn tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa bá wa wò bí wọ́n wà nílé. Wọ́n wá pẹ́ ní ẹni yẹn lóhun òun ò sí nílé pé òun wà ní church pé but bàbá wà nílé. Ibẹ̀ mo ti kọ́kọ́ ká pé Gurexi ò parọ́. Ẹni yẹn wá ní kí ẹni yẹn pé bàbá kó pé bàbá. A wà lórí phone. Ẹni yẹn wá pé bàbá gbé phone. Ẹni yẹn wá ń bá bàbá sọ̀rọ̀. Bàbá ní kó máa bọ̀ nílé. But from bó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mò ń sọ fún ẹni yẹn tó pé ẹni yẹn pé bàbá ṣe interview yìí. Meanwhile, ìgbà tí bàbá ò gbé phone, èmi ti sáré lọ update pé bàbá ò ṣe interview kan disregard ẹ̀. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ìgbà tí Gurexi máa get back sí mi padà. Gurexi ní BJ. Bàbá ṣe interview. Ara mi gbóná. Orí mi le. Yàtọ̀ sí Gurexi. Another person tí mo ti ní kó bá mi confirm. Because ẹni yẹn mọ èèyàn ní Punch. Punch said that I quote. Wọ́n tí bàbá bá press ẹ̀. Àwọn máa gbé voice yẹn jáde. Bàbá ṣe interview pẹ̀lú àwọn. Bàbá dẹ̀ bọ́ta. Bàbá dẹ̀ ṣe show pé mo ṣe interview. Ṣé rí ìjọ yẹn nìkan. Ìjọ yẹn ni mo ti ní second thought nípa bàbá. Meanwhile, ìgbà tí wọ́n pe Gurexi, mo ní kí Gurexi máa lọ lé wọn pé wọ́n ṣe interview wọn wá ṣe interview o. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ bọ́ta. Because mo ní Naira Marley ò sọ pé òun ò kówó sílẹ̀. Wọ́n tún fẹ́ kẹ́ lọ kọjú ìjà sí ẹni tó fẹ́ ṣàánú yín. Ṣé bàbá yìí ń ronú ṣá? Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Gurexi ṣá sọ pé òun máa lọ. Ìgbà tí Gurexi ò tètè get back, mo wà forced láti pe bọ̀dá Múyìwá. Mo ní bọ̀dá Múyìwá báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Bọ̀dá Múyìwá ṣá pé bàbá pé wọ́n máa bọ́ta lọ sọ̀rọ̀. Ìgbà táwa sí bàbá wa pè ń padà, wọ́n ṣá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ̀ bọ̀rẹ́bẹ̀, wọn ò mọ̀ pé àwa ti confirm lọ́dọ̀ Punch guy yẹn pé bàbá ṣe interview. Bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ sọ pé tó bá push òun máa gbé voice bàbá. Ó lóhun bàbá yẹn lóhun pé òun sọ pé punch ló ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ so kò ṣe pé wọ́n tàn bàbá èmi tó yẹ pé gbogbo ayé mi tẹ́lẹ̀ màá dúró pé bàbá ò ṣe kinní ẹni ṣé kíjọ́ tí mo gbọ́ ti punch yẹn ó dùn mí bó ṣá lè blame wọn náà ni Ṣítù ló ní kán lọ ṣe interview yẹn kán máa tẹnu mọ́ Ṣítù bí tó bá wà lẹ́ni pẹ̀lú ojú ẹ̀ tó ti rí bí orí okó yẹn ìkànnì ẹ̀ ó ṣẹ̀kẹ́ gidigidi Elégùṣì my sweetheart ayíwá ń kọ́tù ó tẹ̀yẹ pẹ́ gbé mi lọ kọ́tù my darling ọba ẹ̀kẹ́ egg roll mo ti gbà lọ́wọ́ yín fún ẹ̀kẹ́ puff mo ti gbà lọ́wọ́ yín Ṣítù ni mo fún Elégùṣì sweet darling Elégùṣì mo ti gbẹ̀kẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ayíwá ń kọ́tù bó tẹ̀yẹ pé mo ti san 4,700 ká tó lè dọ̀rẹ́ bá dóhùn mi padà fún mi mo gba ẹlẹ́kẹ́ egg roll lọ́wọ́ yín mo gba ẹlẹ́kẹ́ puff lọ́wọ́ yín mo fún Ṣítù. Now kí wá sọ tán ṣẹ́ríjọ Sunday ìgbà tí mo wá gbọ́ voice note bàbá mo wá ti ń gbọ́ káàkiri pé wọ́n ní rọ́ ni mò ń pa pé bàbá lóhun ò bẹ̀ mí sọ́rí pé bàbá lóhun ò sẹ́ẹ̀nì kankan sí mi òun ló jẹ́ kí n screenshot message wọn ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ reason ẹ jẹ́ kí n play voice note bàbá kẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó ṣe send ẹ̀ sí mi mo dẹ̀ gbọ́ message yẹn báyìí mo ní so if it is not because of people that surround you that are for me that are helping you will not come and say sorry ibẹ̀ mo ti pé no Baba is not, I'm sorry, he's not after justice. He's not after justice. He lost his son, accepted. Baba dẹ̀ ti sọ, ó ti lọ sí mi. Ó dẹ̀ ti lọ sí mi lóòótọ́. Ọmọ tí ò tọ́jú bàbá tí ò tọ́jú ìyá náà. Wọn ní mi ṣe tó bá kú mo sorry. Ẹ má bínú. Baba said it. Ọmọ ò lè kú kí bàbá máa sọ pé kò fún mi lówó rí. Ó fi ya bàbá mo ti sorry dáadáa mo ní. Mo bá di fi ya jẹ bàbá yẹn, ó fi ya jẹ àwọn òbí ẹ̀. Bàbá tó tọ́jú ẹ 10 years I no see mommy. Ìyá ẹ̀ ló ra freezer fún, ìyá ẹ̀ ló ṣe gbogbo nǹkan fún. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n send. Mo wá fọwọ́ balẹ̀. Ẹ máa gbọ́. Ṣé ibi tí mo ti kọ́kọ́ wò pé bàbá ní lọ́wọ́ gan-an. Tẹ́ bá send message sí bàbá lórí WhatsApp. Bàbá máa kà ẹ̀ ní mọ̀ ẹ ti mọ̀ àwọn tó bá ṣe message tó máa kà tẹ́ ẹ̀ ní mọ̀ ẹ̀pọ̀ ká yẹn. Àṣé bàbá ti fi fóònù wọn síbẹ̀ yẹn. Mo pé bàbá tó ní capital làwọn èmi go mọ̀ ṣe. So bàbá fẹ́ máa ka message kó dẹ̀ máa ṣe bí pòkà. Queen alájá tó ti kóònù justice àbájọ tí bàbá ò fẹ́ sú àwọn tó 15 tó wà nulẹ̀. Queen alájá gbogbo àwọn tó fi pé bàbá yóò bá sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ because of what? Because of peanuts. Ẹ̀sọ́ díndín ọmọ nù. Ṣé peanuts lè mọ́mọ́ yẹn padà wá fún yín? Àìbìkítà yẹn àti ìyá Mohbad ló jẹ́ kọ́mọ yẹn kú. Because ẹ̀yin àti ìyá Mohbad gangan sọ wọ́n sọ fún ipá kàndá ọmọ lẹ́bí ẹ tọ́jú ẹ̀ dáadáa. Ọmọ ilẹ̀ wá fi ṣe ẹ fi ta kite ẹ ti rí pé lórí burúkú lèèyàn wọ́n níyàn wọ́n dọmọ ibi tó ti ń ta ṣàwámà ẹ dẹ̀rù bí ìyàwó gidi nìyẹn ó sad it is very very sad I am disappointed ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ̀rọ̀
customer
ẹ jẹ́ kí n play so wọ́n ní ó dàbí bàbá ò sọ fáwọn Rich Grace pé òun wá bẹ̀ mí wọ́n ní Rich Grace wá sọ pé irọ́ lèmi ń pa bí ṣe máa ń parọ́ nìyẹn ìbínú yẹn ló mú mi gbé evidence síta. ṣẹ́tìrí gbogbo yín Sunday ni ṣẹ́tìrí ẹ jẹ́ kí n play fún yín.
Ìjọ mo máa fẹ́ bẹ̀yìn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó lọ yìí. Ìdí àti túmọ̀ ni pé láti ìgbà tẹ́ ti gbẹnu sí orí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí again, a lot of things ni mò ń rí tí ó lè jẹ́ kí inú mi dùn. Even àwọn tí wọ́n true yín wọ́n fi like mi, wọ́n pè mí, àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń gbọ́ lẹ́nu inú mi ò dùn. Ó fà á láti ìgbà yẹn báyìí. Ara mi ò yá ẹ kò lè máa rí mi tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí afẹ́fẹ́ kò máa ń hide a lot of things even láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ ní hospital ni mo wà máa send the picture yẹn náà sí èmi kàn fi àkókò yìí rọ̀ yín pé ẹ má bínú sí mi o because bí ẹ ṣe bínú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tó bínú tí mo dẹ̀ rí pé àwọn tó rọ̀gbà yí mi ká ní ó lè jẹ́ true iná fi mọ̀ mí ó pọ̀ Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ wò kẹ́ mọ condition tí mo wà. Ẹ ṣé.
Ṣẹ́tìrí condition yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ fi wọlé sí mi lára. Ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀kan tó sọ ṣá, àwọn tí mo mọ̀ tú yín bínú. So táwọn tó mọ̀ tú mi ò bá bínú, ẹ̀yin ò fi pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ṣá. Tẹ́lẹ̀ máa gbé wa ṣépè. Tẹ́lẹ̀ máa gégùn fún wa. Ṣẹ́tìrí, òun náà wá fi send picture yẹn. Picture tó wá send mi ò tiẹ̀ tètè wò dáadáa. Ẹ wò dáadáa. Orí aṣọ ni nọ́ọ̀sì gbé abẹ́rẹ́ lé. Mo kàn smile ni. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n play reply mi o. Kẹ́tù rí pé mo ò bínú o. But mo rò pé ṣé bàbá want to eat his cake and have it ni. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n play reply fún yín.
Hello, Daddy Mohbad. Ẹ kálẹ́ sà. Ṣé wà okay? Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́. Ọlọ́run á fún yín. Ọlọ́run á mú yín lára dá. Ní fàìsàn ìgbà lórúkọ Jésù. Gbogbo egungun ara yín, ẹran ara yín, omi inú ara yín. Ọlọ́run á wò yín sàn lórúkọ Jésù. Wàláì, bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe mí o. Ẹ̀ ṣe mí. Bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ṣé ò tẹ ṣe níjọ́ Monday mi ìwò, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ fún mi. But èmi jẹ́ nìkan, ẹni tí bá ti pọ́nlé, ẹni tí bá ti sọ pé èèyàn mi ni, ó máa ń ní mí lára gidi gan. Ó máa ń ní mí lára gidi gan láti lè bá ẹni yẹn jà, láti lè sọ̀rọ̀ sẹ́ni yẹn. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. So mo fi ṣoṣùn, mo fi para. Ṣé mọ̀ pé Yorùbá ló máa ń pòwe pé ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ kò rántí ẹni tó mọ̀ gbọ́. Wàláì tàláì, majority àwọn tó wá ń jà nítorí mi gan, àwọn tó wò ni. Èmi ò wò, mo dẹ̀ ní kó má send ẹ̀ sí mi because mo jẹ́ nìkan onínú fùfù ni mí. Tó bá send ẹ̀ sí mi ó lè bí mi nú. Mi ìfẹ́ nǹkan tí máa fi sọ̀rọ̀ sí, tí máa wá regret. Mi ìfẹ́. Èmi náà mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó dáa ó ń fẹ́ àdúrà. Èyí tó dẹ̀ tún kù díẹ̀ káàtó náà ó ń fẹ́ àdúrà. Èmi mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí náà kò ń ṣojú lásán. Though decision yín lè wá ń bẹ̀ o, but èmi náà mọ̀ pé àṣànà náà ò ní máa wò báyìí kí gbogbo ẹ lọ smoothly. So ìjà yẹn náà dẹ̀ ní ojú ogun láwa mo ti máa ń sọ. Mo dẹ̀ bá ń sọ pé ọ̀ntì tá bá gba justice tá fẹ́ tọ́lọ́run bá fún wa, because sometimes Ọlọ́run bá fẹ́ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa yọwọ́ kóun lè dá ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn because kò fẹ́ ṣe ẹ glory ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́yìn kankan àbí kò yẹ yín. So ẹ ṣe mí Daddy Mohbad, wàláì tàláì ẹ ṣe mí, wàláì tàláì ẹ ṣe mí, ẹ ṣe mí o. Tẹ́ bá ṣe mí ni ó tọ́ ìbùkún rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ ṣàlàyé fún nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ because ó dàbọ̀ òun náà.
Ṣé kí n tún ṣọ́ọ̀kì lady tó ra mọ́tò fún ẹ ló ń jẹ́ bùkún? Ìgbà tí lady yẹn ṣe mo sọ wípé kò gbọ́ nǹkan tá à ń sọ but èèyàn kan máa ń interpret fún. Lady yẹn pè mí, ó bínú gan. Ó bínú, mo ní message ẹ̀ ń bí. Ó bínú, olóhùn ò ṣe mọ́ kíní kan. I swear with my living God. Èmi ni mo ń bẹ lady yẹn. Mo ní no, mo ní má yọwọ́. Mo ní má yọwọ́. Mo ní kò jẹ́ kémi máa wo bó ṣe ń lọ. Èmi ò ń ṣèkà tó yẹ pé màá sọ pé torí èèyàn kan ṣẹ̀ mí sí màá ní gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ help ẹ lọ dúró. Mọ́mì kan wà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Give or take tí mo mọ̀. Ipe mọ́mì yẹn donate sínú GoFundMe. Give or take $7,000. Mọ́mì yẹn náà pè mí. BJ má bínú. No, ìtorí tí mo ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ṣe. You are somebody I love a lot. Ìbùkún sọ náà, lẹ́jẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà tó ra mọ́tò fún wọn. Ó láwọn parents ọ̀n tẹ̀ fẹ́ kó ń súnmọ́ Nàìjíríà rárá. Ó ní but òun rí sister nínú mi, òun rí èèyàn dáadáa nínú mi. Ó ní lẹ́yìn justice gan, òun máa wá kí mi, we are one now. Mọ́mì yẹn ní BJ ìwọ ni mo mọ̀ tó bá ti yọwọ́ èmi náà yọwọ́. èmi ni mò ń bẹ mọ́mì yẹn. Mọ́mì yẹn gan wọ́n láti wò pé èèyàn wo lọmọ yìí.
Thank
Wájú
you.
Ọlọ́run àti ènìyàn lánàá wọ́n send voice note sí mi. Wọ́n ní BJ, continue being yourself. £500 lọ fún mi. Nípa wọn ti ń expect kí n condemn bàbá yẹn. Mi ìbá bàbá bẹ̀bẹ̀ ń bí báyìí o. Mi ì sọ̀rọ̀ on behalf of anybody mọ́. Nǹkan tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe ni kẹ́ ṣe o. Bó bá lọ dáwọ́ sìn, èmi ò mo wà nínú justice o, but mo kàn wà lẹ́yìn ni o. Mo ti sọ fún yín o. Èmi kàn sọ because èmi mo jẹ́ nìkan mo ní sọ pé torí mo ń báyọ̀ yẹn jà kí tiẹ̀ wá bàjẹ́ àbí kí wọ́n sọ pé ẹ má ṣe mọ iye ọwọ́ yín. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ ti yé yín? It is now you people's choice. If I see anything concerning Mohbad, I will talk about it. Tí fídíò bá gbé nǹkan máa post ẹ̀. Tí immunizer bá gbé nǹkan máa post ẹ̀. But if I see anything, mo ìfẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀ that video náà, I will still talk about justice. But concerning Baba Mohbad and everything I will sit back. Because I'll be honest with you. You all are putting your water in a basket. I'm sorry to say. When we came into this justice, we thought we want to fight for a father that was being cheated by the in-law. Baba, ìgbọ́lẹ̀ ìgbà tí Dagaba sọ pé òun fi 72 million sínú àkáǹtì ìyá Àṣànà. Mo dìdí pé wọ́n ni. Mo nílé lásán gan evidence ni fún yín láti rìsú Àṣànà.
$72,000.
Bàbá ògégun Fáṣànà àti ìyá ètò gbọ́ $72,000 àwa. Ìjọ mi nínú òòrùn, nínú òjò, nínú ẹ̀rùn, ìjọ tó jẹ́ kí n sùn àti gbogbo àwọn tó ń support yín wọn náà máa gbégun lọlé. Ẹ máa gbọ́ lọ kẹ́rí pé mi ń ṣèyàn burúkú.
Ó lẹ́yìn tó máa àǹtí ẹ̀kọ́ ló máa send video sí pé kọ́ bó translate. Ó dẹ̀ pè mí. Ó dẹ̀ lé mi náà wò pé bàbá ẹ̀ lọ sọ. Ó bínú mi nípa wọn fún yín bùkún bínú. Ṣé àgbẹ̀ fẹ́ pé mò ń bínú sí yín ni? Èmi ni mo tún bẹ ìbùkún pé kó má bínú sí yín o. Èmi ni mo tún bẹ ìbùkún kó má bínú sí yín.
God bless you, Túndé.
Àwọn mọ́mì kan báyìí náà mi mọ̀ bí ẹ mọ̀ wọ́n. Mọ́mì yẹn ló máa ní kán gbé nǹkan wá fún yín lóṣooṣù mi mọ̀ bí ẹ mọ̀. Mi ti ẹ̀mọ́ pé wọ́n lè pè yín. Àwọn náà ló pè mí. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún àwọn náà bẹ́ẹ̀ mi. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn. Wọ́n ní mi ìbínú sí bàbá o. Mo lé mi ò kí ń pretend. Mo ní bàbá sọ pé ibi tá ṣe dé ó ti tó. Ìpè mo lè sọ pé bí kúrò ní justice o ṣùgbọ́n máa fẹ̀yìntì máa máa wo ibi tí bàbá fẹ́ ṣe dé o. Kọ́ ló ń fún wọn ṣe because èmi mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kò normal. Èmi dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé lọ́ọ̀yà yín o èmi mọ̀ pé ti gbàbọ̀dé tẹ́yìn bá sọ pé kò gbàbọ̀dé ó wà òkè. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan kan tí mo kàn ṣe ní máa bínú ìpè tí díẹ̀ nìyẹn bá padà wá bàbá wa ní Mohbad lè lọ. Torí èmi mọ̀ pé Mohbad kan lè lọ mo mọ̀ ìpè Mohbad kan lè lọ mọ́. Nǹkan kan tí mo fi ní máa bínú ṣùgbọ́n lọ́wọ́ mi ìbínú sí yín. Mi ìbínú sí yín Ọlọ́run. Mi ìbínú sí yín. Mi ìbínú sí yín Ọlọ́run á mú yín lára dá o. Ẹ má ronú o. Àsìkò tẹ́ fẹ́ jèrè ọmọ yín nìyí o. Ẹ má ronú o. Èmi ò bínú sí yín. Mi ìbínú sí yín.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ bíbá yìí o.
Wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bú mi. Àwọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bú mi. Àwọn èèyàn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bú mi. Tó bá sọ pé torí tí lọ́ ṣe ń bú mi kò má ta. Ẹ má wòrí. Èmi ò wò wọ́n. So wọ́n kàn máa sunkún kú ni. Wọ́n máa gbó kú ni. So nǹkan tẹ́yìn bá fẹ́ ń sìn tẹ́fẹ́ yẹ ká fi ṣàtúnṣe. Tó láwọn èèyàn bínú mi lè parọ́ mi ní parọ́. Àwọn a lot of people bínú gan. But nǹkan tẹ́yìn bá fẹ́ ká ṣe ká fi parọ́ wà fún wọn. Òun ni kẹ́yìn send message sí mi. Mo máa débi iṣẹ́ sí sómi nílé pè é. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ ẹ̀yẹn because èmi gan tí bá ní mo bínú sí àwọn tí mo kó wá sínú justice kan mi gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kó bínú. So
ṣé gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ? Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ? Mo ní bàbá nǹkan tẹ́ bá fẹ́ yẹ ká fi ṣàtúnṣe ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀. Ṣé gbọ́ bàbá ide gbọ́ message mi kò reply mi de ní. Because kò fẹ́ àtúnṣe àwọn tó ń fún wọn lówó tó mọ̀ mi tú wọn yẹn lọ́kọ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí n satisfy pé mo ti bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ lè má rí. No, ẹ sọ fún mi ṣé gbogbo yín tẹ̀ sọ pé kí n má lọ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ last one ṣé kí n tún play mo ní nǹkan tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ká fi ṣàtúnṣe mo ní because àwọn tó wà ní justice ń bínú mi lè parọ́ fún yín de ní yìí bàbá yóò get back sí mi. Tí n bá bínú mi ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Mama.
Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ rí pé mo ò bínú.
Mama.
Sunday délé yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ o. They ní ìbàbọ̀ reply mi. Ó kàn mọ́mọ́ ṣe lé because irú àwọn òbùkún àwọn mọ́mì tí mo sọ pé so I have some people that are loaded. Phone call ní sẹ́. Phone call ní sẹ́. Má pè ní mọ́mì. A ní ìdíye báyìí. Ẹ fún wa níye báyìí. Ani wọ́n yìí dúró ní pé kí justice tán. Ó dín ilẹ̀ lọ ní bàbá máa lọ́wọ́ bá mi sọ fún ọ. Thomas sí Mohbad sí. Befitting burial. Èyí wá ní àwa máa forí gbé pè.
Mama BJ.
Ṣé tí n bá bínú ṣé mo bí yín ni ta ló lè ṣe léyìí?
Can anybody hear me? Am I audible?
Now ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ àwọn tó wà ń di ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Wọ́n pe woman kan ní ẹ̀wọ̀n mi létẹ̀. Merelu. Mi Merelu yẹn. Mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá Merelu yẹn nísìn. Bàbá ma ti sọ Merelu yẹn fún mi pé lẹ́yìn Merelu Ọlọ́run ṣé rí bàbá. Bàbá wá jẹ́ kí peanut jọ lójú gan mo sorry ma so lé. I don't care. Bàbá needs to change. Gurexi ẹ bá mi gbé Gurexi gòkè. Gurexi ìwọ náà ṣá pè mí láti jọ́ yìí. Ẹ fi pa ilé dá ṣe. You don't need to call me but you need to come clean. Ẹ bá mi gbé Gurexi gòkè. Kó no wá sọtẹ. And you have to be honest, Gurexi. You have to be honest.
BJ.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Am I audible?
Ṣé Merelu yẹn ni o tètè máa pé Merelu ni bàbá kọ́ máa sọ fún pé lẹ́yìn Merelu yẹn Ọlọ́run ni o. Ìtọ́ Merelu ti fún yín ní súùtù tó wà ní dollar shop. Ẹ wá fi 1p ẹ fi sọ millions nù. Àwọn ọmọ ìwà àwọn tó dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ àǹdí tẹ̀pẹ̀ family ẹ̀yin gángan sọ fún mi náà bàbá. Ẹni olówó kan nu family yín ẹni tẹ́ ń kọ́bọ̀ kò fún yín rí nínú justice kò bá yín dá sí. Mú ìwà náà kéré mélòó ni mú ṣe fẹ́ sọ fún mi ṣé mú ìwà ti ná 5,000 fún yín nínú justice yìí. Àwọn tẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì rè ẹ wá tẹ̀ wá lójúmọ́lẹ̀ ẹ believe pé entitlement yín ni ẹ believe pé iṣẹ́ wa ni láti wá justice fún yín ṣé wá jẹ́ Nigeria police ni. Bàbá ẹ ṣe mí o ẹ má pè mí o torí tí bá ṣe tọ́sìn àtẹ̀yìn àti mú ìwà mo ń block èèyàn mo yìí ń wò ṣe fún yín ni èmi ò ń block èèyàn ló máa ń block ara ẹ̀ bọ̀ ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn soldiers tó wà ní justice ẹ ò wọ́n ní apology o bàbá rẹ̀ tó sọ pé bàbá òṣèwà ẹ bá yẹ ká bú bàbá wọn ò ní bú yín lóòótọ́ o bọ̀ ẹlẹ́dàá wọn ẹ apology bàbá ṣe é pé mo sọ kí nìyẹn mo lọ́lọ́ mẹ́jẹ kọ́rọ̀ yín kó dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ fínà èmi ò Merelu yẹn àṣẹrẹlú kan tó ti wà nínú fracas ti pẹ́ ní nínú ọmọ nígbà tá ń ṣe fracas.
BJ.
Mo ní sọ Merelu yẹn kẹrẹ bàbá sọ pé Merelu yẹn náà mọ Merelu yẹn mọ ó mọ ṣítù ṣe kí pé bàbá inú kòtò ayé ló wà báyìí Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ó bọ́ ń bẹ̀ ni. Merelu yẹn pa bàbá olórí burúkú Ṣòbọ̀n Lábàṣà of Ìbàdàn àti Sani Ṣòbọ̀n Lábàṣà ó sọ pé mi tuntun ti rú ẹja tuntun ti rú mi ìròbóré sí 1,000 fún bàbá lórí platform ẹ̀rí olórí burúkú ṣé o léyàn ní o léyàn gidi lára mo ti sọ pé kọ́ máa lọ ó raise 1,000 fún bàbá lórí platform ẹ̀rí omi tuntun ti rú ṣé rí nǹkan tí mo fi ìpò ṣe bàbá ṣé kí n sọ fún yín bàbá fi ìpò wọn ò ní ìdíwà mọ́ critical thinkers dáadé yọ̀kì àti gbogbo critical thinkers owó yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ kó sílẹ̀ ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ kówó yẹn sílẹ̀ owó gbogbo wa ní gbogbo wa la dá nǹkan tí bàbá ṣe yìí wá sọ́dọ̀ critical thinkers bàbá fẹ́ gba 30 million yẹn ni don't give it to him Muyiwa ṣe good job Muyiwa is doing good job in America kí Muyiwa lọ kówó yẹn sílẹ̀ we have done our best until bàbá listen to the public bàbá gbàgbé pé public ló ń dáwọ́ kó ṣọwọ́ Muyiwa kó ṣọwọ́ Sam kó ṣọwọ́ lórí burúkú rich you to be telling us, mo change the lawyer. Èèyàn kọ́ dẹ̀ update lóòótọ́ ó sọ statement yẹn. Ó ní ká lóun ti mọ̀ pé bàbá nìkan la máa fi sónú justice àti Múyìwá. Ó lóun ò ní jẹ́ ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ní ṣé bàbá tó jẹ́ pé 10 years I no see mommy. Ìyá Mohbad ti lọ. Ìtorí pé Mohbad fẹ́ ra bọ́lẹ̀ kájà. Jésù ló ṣe yìí. Ẹ máa wọ mọ́tò bọ́lẹ̀ kájà yẹn. Ìtorí Mohbad fẹ́ ra mọ́tò bọ́lẹ̀ kájà fún bàbá ẹ̀. Ìyá tó ti lọ láti 10 years, Mohbad wá fún bàbá ẹ̀ condition pé ẹ lọ bá ya mi sùn. Bàbá yẹn jẹ́ gbà láti bá ya yẹn sùn. Bàbá lè má lówó lóòótọ́. Bàbá mi á sọ pé àìlówó lọ́wọ́ mi ò pani lórúkọ dà. Chief Mrs. ni ò ní síbẹ̀. Daddy mi ni máa pàṣẹ fún, ó máa lé mi dànù ni. Bàbá ò lówó lóòótọ́. Daddy yóò kẹ́ ní sùúrù jàre, ṣe ní déètì ni. Ẹ fẹ́ lọ ṣe camera down ni. Abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Ẹni ṣé bàbá tó yẹ pé màmá ẹ̀ ti lọ látijọ́ yìí, ó wá pàṣẹ fún bàbá ẹ̀ pé kó wá ṣe wedding pẹ̀lú ìyá òun. Tí bàbá dẹ̀ níyàwó ní bàbá dẹ̀ gbà. Abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Ó tún jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé irú bàbá yẹn, it will be very easy to manipulate. It will be very easy to manipulate. Only we shouldn't have put him in the front line. We should have looked for people. Mo ní ṣe bí torí ẹ̀nà la ṣe gba Rich Grace. Ó ní àgbà tí wọ́n tó strong. Only the man can be. Only she bàbá tó yẹ pé 10 years I no see mommy.
BJ.
Mohbad wá ní kẹ́ bá ya òun sùn kẹ́ fẹ́ ya òun padà. Kó òun tó lè máa fún yín lówó ẹ̀jẹ̀ gbà.
She's not hearing me.
Can you hear me? It will be easy to manipulate. Only that's why we are facing this problem. Only then number 2.
Ah, fuck.
Only we left what we came for, which is justice for Mohbad. We started supporting that man. Only no, le ma support it. He looks unkept. He looks. That boy did not support him at all. After Baba Makparo, Baba Mohbad ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Baba Mohbad dàbí Baba 75 fún gbà yẹn ni. Baba Mohbad ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ look young ni. Wọ́n ní gbogbo náà là ń ṣe pọ̀. Daddy York, over to you. You going beat àwọn apẹja Ondo yẹn.
Good afternoon, good evening.
But Daddy York, yo, Edo.
Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yeah, you are. You are, Baba.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for this opportunity.
Daddy York, you also here. Honorable York.
The one and only Iron Lady BJ. Thank you for all you do for justice. This time, at this point in time, I must appreciate everybody in justice for Mohbad. Even the negative energy, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
If you're not giving us the negative vibe, we will not be doing what we're doing. A quick recap. Let me say this so that today we mark the history. You know, when critical thinkers came by, we were of the opinion, we were 7 then, and we were of the opinion that the people in the house, because we listened to the CTC, the Corona inquest, Wunmi in page 142 of the Corona inquest.
Daddy York, 1 minute, please. I want you all to listen attentively. This man talking here is very intelligent. This man will read it from page to page. He will digest it. He will analyze it. So please listen to him. An important revelation. So please.
Thank you very much, Mama. So when the critical thinkers, we look at the CTC of the Corona inquest, especially Wunmi's disposition, Wunmi made it clear that Mohbad died in the house. In page 142 of the CTC of the Corona, she stated it. They asked her, Fadile asked her, and she said, and I quote, that Mohbad died in the house. So the critical thinkers had that ideology that whatever happened to Mohbad is in the house. And if we're going to get headway, it will be questioning the people in the house, which has been the motto of the critical thinker since when the critical thinker were brought on board June, July last year. And the former lawyer that was, in charge, there was a day we were opportune to be on the call with him. And we asked that, can we sue the people in the house? And he told us that Corona Shin Lolowo, that let us be patient. that after the corona, we can then go ahead. Okay. We were patient, we were following the procedure and all that. Along the line, the former lawyer, his appointment was terminated. We had a new son, and we were going back and forth. We were following the events unfolding in the corona inquest. At a point, the critical thinkers, we were 7 before, but unfortunately, things happened. We had disagreement. We split it to 4. So the 4 of us, we now took it upon ourselves that Joseph Aloba lost his son. We are not going to be in a space of castigating the man. And based on, we understood the man's mental capacity, and we said, 150%, we're going to support him. So we started, we continued the movement. And at a point, we felt that the critical thinkers, we needed to have a meeting with the son and with the family, And at about that time, the inquest was coming to an end. And let me bust you a quick one. When the former lawyer was there, we actually said that we needed this and this and this and these people to be brought to the inquest. And the former lawyer told us, it's going to be a long process. And only what you were okay. So we let it slide. We were following in events. And at a point in time, the critical thinkers, when the corona was coming to an end, we now said, okay, kill Alice. We now started pushing out Baba Mohbad on the media, because we needed for the world to understand the fact that this is what Baba Mohbad was going through. We were financing it. We were doing all the media charts, any TV chart, any publication. We were the one that was, funding it. We never asked anybody. And God bless the people of the True Justice Seeker. They reach out to us, critical thinkers. We want to help. We want to assist. Anyway, we say, okay, when we need the help, we will come. You understand? So at a point in time, when the last day of the corona, when we heard whatever played out, like Buki Jesse said, she reached out to me that day. I can remember that day I was at war, and she was like, I want critical thinkers. I want a couple of people sorrow, okay? And I told my people, we held the call, we added some few people, and Buki was, BJ was like saying, the whatever. We had that conversation. But the thing is, we understand Baba Mohbad's standpoint of view. The moment we understood Baba Mohbad, that he did not want to do away with his son. And this is it. We wanted to have a meeting with the son. And at that point, we were looking at, okay, who is going to facilitate it? Most of the critical thinkers were not in Lagos. They are abroad, and all that. So how can we make that happen? We now say, okay, let's reach out to each talk. We now consider, okay, each talk we go with Baba and we have the meeting. Each talk will be online with us. Then blah, 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 vis-a-vis what you have. But we find out that the cost of bringing each talk down to us, the critical thinkers and the son and the family, is going to be very, very on the high side as regards finance on the critical thinkers. We said, okay, instead of bringing the son, let us make do with Rich Grace. And the whole house agreed, okay, Rich Grace is in better position. She's closer to Lagos, and the fund and everything we're going to use is not going to be that ambiguous for us. So we agreed. So we tell Mommy Rich Grace, we tell Baba, this day, Baba had a call with this lawyer. My people wants to have a meeting with you. The lawyer accepted, And I remember that on that meeting, that was after the corona inquest. On that meeting, we spoke out our mind. We had 2 things we were looking at, because we saw that the corona inquest, the verdict, did not put Baba Mohbad in a limelight. Understand? Because everything the magistrate of the corona said was actually indicting Baba Mohbad. So we told the lawyer, can we have a judicial review? Because whatever has happened in inquest, It's not giving Baba Mohbad, you know, the right image. Inquest is supposed to find out what happened to the dead, who is the dead, where he died, and the cause of death. In all of this, the coroner inquest could not establish one thing in this 4 questions, but the coroner inquest was able to establish that Baba Mohbad went to bury Mohbad early. In the verdict, you know, we went through the 900 pages that were sent to us, and we said, oh, no, this cannot fly. This is not the true representation of what happened. The driver's testimony was not considered. Darosha, at a point in time, Darosha said that he was called 11, that Mohbad was convulsing 11 a.m. and at about 12 in the CTC, at about 12, they said Mohbad has passed on. So we're not worried. In fact, in the inquest, let me shock all of you. Sanchitu put it to the nurse. You pied Mohbad. The nurse said, no, I did not. So Sanchitu now said, who did? He said, ask the wife. In that CTC, it was deleted. In that CTC, that asked the wife was deleted from it. And we saw it.
Okay, hold on. Check back what I'm saying. Daddy, okay, but me saw you back from me. Ashana followers.
Okay. In case mo sọ ni pé ìgbà tá ka CTC back to back. Àwa rí pé at the point ìgbà tí Sanchitu question us, Fèyí Ṣara, wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, wọ́n ní Fèyí ìwọ ló pa Mohbad. Fèyí ní rárá, òun kọ́ ló ń pa Mohbad. Wọ́n ní ta ló pa Mohbad. Ó ní kàn bí ìyàwó ẹ̀. Ìgbà tá máa wo CTC tí magistrate Ṣótóbì tó gbé jáde kò síbẹ̀ yẹn nú ẹ̀, wọ́n ti delete.
Wọ́n ti yọ. Ta ló yọ? Daddy yọ ta ló yọ?
Èmi gan nǹkan tá ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà nìyẹn now about Sincott, but wá di pé wọ́n ti yọ. So in that view, we felt that, oh no, there is something wrong. And Baba Mohbad should not take that verdict 100%. So what we did, we had a meeting with the son. We said, okay, son, we want a judicial review. He said, no problem. And I was the one that asked the son. I said, sir, Baba, Aron Naira Marley Sam Larry yẹn kò ṣẹlẹ̀ tó kàn wá nú ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti sọ, Wunmi sọ ní corona inquest pé Mohbad kú sínú ilé ni.
Àbí?
Inú ilé ló yẹ ká wò. Mo ní ṣé a lè sue àwọn tó wà nú ilé. Baba ní kí ló dé a lè sue wọn now. But Baba placed us on one condition. Wọ́n ní ká jẹ́ kí CTC àti recommendation jáde pé tá bá go through it. A máa rí pé Wunmi gan wọ́n indict. In all honesty, that's what he told us. And at the point in time, San, that's what San told us. Okay, we were calm because we have it at the back of our mind that it's a justice thing and we will never cry more than the bereaved. So we were calm. So when the recommendation came out and the verdict and the CTC, 900 pages, they sent it to the critical thinkers, page by page. Gbogbo àwa mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin yẹn àjókòó tì. God bless Sanolaide. God bless.
Ọlọ́run bá mi dúró ti gbogbo yín. Ẹ bá mi gbàdúrà fún critical thinkers o. Ṣẹ́rí tó bá fi dídá mi. Èmi ò ń ká gbogbo kíní ẹ̀mí ráyè. Àwọn ló máa jókòó gbogbo wa. Ó máa ká. Kò bá jẹ́ 100 pages. Ó máa ká lẹ́yọ̀. Olóyìnbó ló wà ní justice for Mohbad. Baba Mohbad ẹ ti sọ nǹkan nù.
So we now went through the 900 pages and we're now picking out the 4. Ìgbà tá wá rí 900 pages yẹn, àwa sọ pé kíní ò indict Wunmi now. As a matter of fact, ó tún pè Wunmi lórúkọ tí wọ́n pè Wunmi rí. Ó ní Wunmi is the next of kin to Mohbad. In a marriage that did not happen. We're not like, really? Why would this magistrate be deliberate to call Wunmi the next of kin? We now told Baba, Baba, you cannot accept this verdict. We need to have a word press conference where your lawyer will tell the whole world that we do not stand against this justice. Just like the way Falana did. When you remember, Falana jáde ńgbà kan tí wọ́n dájọ́ kan tí ó suit clients here.
Yeah,
Only no, 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 no.
yes.
So we now said on that
Nothing.
stand, the son also should come out and say that we do not accept this. And those were the things we were doing behind the scene. And we told Baba, don't worry, we're going to foot the bill of the World Press Conference. We need a judicial review. The corona inquest should be talked down. And your dissatisfaction should be expressed. And everybody should know. Because drivers or weekpay need a gometa 3 a.m. Some 3 people approached him that there is a problem in the house. He needs to take them. Why is it that magistrate should to be turn a blind eye? You know, discrepancies in the testimony of the people that was brought to the inquest. And we say, oh, we cannot take it. Now, let me cut the whole long story short so that I don't bore us. So
no, you are not boring us.
Okay, man. So the critical thinker said we had a 9 resolution, and Shitoni, the son said, whatever is this thing, we should put it up, and we wrote every point, every fault we find out in that corona inquest. We send it to Baba. Baba, forward it to your lawyer so that we can go ahead with the judicial review and suing people in the house. You know, so from the discussion, Ijoti and Baba Faraloba Shitu again. We listed out the points. Tom Agbelo, we send it to Shanshitu. Let me bust you. There is no any corona inquest. See, Mommy Rich Grace Balo. We, the critical thinkers, we put up the questions to ask the son after the inquest. The first one she went to that she interviewed, we were the brain behind it. We told Mama, these are the questions you should ask the son. So we believed that we were a team and we were working together, you know, to achieve a common goal, which is justice for Mohbad.
Justice for Mohbad.
And all of the critical thinkers will believe Mohbad died in the house. So Tabafe mo titoro and what anule lamabi. So at a point in time, ìgbà tí gbogbo wa tí san àwa rí pé body language san wa gan kò go that route tá wa fẹ́ lọ. So in a meeting we were not discussing ìgbà yẹn ni VDM wa gbé gbogbo WhatsApp group yẹn tó gbé jáde. We now said, oh, this is a good thing. Let's sue the people in the WhatsApp group for diversion of justice. Because I want to turn to mind they were against it in Kotoye, you know, and everybody was saying, okay, let's get the radical lawyer. So we spoke to Sanshitu about it. Sanshitu said something. He said, Baba Bay lawyer, lawyer, Sanshitu said, the more the merrier. In all honesty, he said that. He was never against that, at least to our face. We were on that meeting. We were on that. When you know, the son said, oh, the more the merrier. And I said, okay, that's wonderful. So we now started, okay, let's be prepping it. We're now saying, Folashade now came out. Folashade said, Iya Mohbad lo fasho eje. Only singlet to soak pẹ̀lú blood. The moment the critical thinker saw that, we cut that video. We did a write-up. We forwarded it to Baba. Baba, we forwarded it to Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad, please send it to your lawyer. Immediately, on send see Sanshitu. Sanshitu put up a beautiful write-up and send that thing to Abuja. Baba was invited to come to Abuja. You know, so Baba fell Los Abuja from day 1 to day 20. We prepared. Baba went to 60 pages. Thank God for Guresi. Guresi was the one that printed out.
request me real. Mo ń gbọ́dọ̀
Guresi
ẹ má
was the
bínú.
one that printed out all those documents that night. You understand? And we send it. And when they below Abuja. Now, let me come back. We now said, okay, the people in the house, let us look at their direction. I want to big say. So our lawyers start contact. They told us something.
Guresi ẹ mute o. Ẹ̀yin fàbọ̀.
They told us something. They said we should be move with you. Let's keep it on a low key. Come and tackle it at the end of the day. I said, okay, fine, true. So we started. Meanwhile, even Rich Grace suggested, he said, Daddy York, I'm going to, you should contact this lawyer, blah, blah, blah. Money Mama, don't worry, we are on talk. Because we are always one step ahead. We are on talk. And, you know, everything was going on the way it was planned. You know, Baba Mohbad, the truth is that we carried Baba Mohbad along.
Of course.
We carried him along. So when the week gone, tafe better action here, we now spoke with Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad ni shebi ko ti sign ni. O sign ni. And you know, capital. I'm just an ordinary carpenter. I believe you guys. You cannot put me up behind the bars. You've shown that you have my interest at hand. So anything you're bringing, we will sign. That was what Baba told us. You know, and I was happy that day. And I thought I called you on the day of the press conference. Ni moto inform me pe igbese bye lagbe o. And you asked me some cogent question. Money at the cross order yen. I'm not going to say that on it. Yeah. I said we've crossed that order, that everything is fine. You say, oh, glory be to God. Everybody was happy. You know? So when those group of lawyers went online and started saying that there was a woman that she's an added fan of Baba Mohbad. Only share life in see Rich Grace. Enjoy Rich Grace, PRO, Equity, Equity Lori TikTok. Then Baba Mohbad, they were with Sanshitu that day. So he shared. But to our greatest surprise, Igbati Baba Kroni meeting Sanshitu yen, gbogbo e daru. But we were able to gather that Shitu, they didn't tell Shitu what was going on. It was just Rich Grace, PRO. PRO was representing Muyiwa. PRO is Muyiwa's friend. And PRO is staying in Muyiwa's house for my findings. You understand? So, we're not, okay. They now said, can you go? Baba come wani, kilo de tamache gbogbo yen, can you go, Mwakoko. Everybody on that call were now persuading Baba. Baba Emma Binu. Baba. And I didn't say a thing. I was just thinking that, what is going on? Why will people be begging Baba Mohbad to do the needful? So at the end of the day, God bless Yeye Baba Gunwa. Ibitomba wa lale ki gbogbo ogun ọ̀run nǹkan tó bá ti kukai to lo come try a woman yen. That woman begged Baba Mohbad. And she saw a reason to it. And Baba said, okay, cause a problem. But Mama, ìgbà ma jidin jo kejì tí Mr. Guresi ti gbé form consign. Bí Baba ṣe sọ pé òun ò sign the money yẹn. Now, when I got the message, I was angry. And I came out because I was emotional. Like, we've waited this year to sue these people. And everybody in that sue was justified. The president of the nation swore an oath under the constitution of the Nigeria to protect life and property. So if Mohbad bá jáde láyé, tó máa ní pé wọ́n sue the president is justified. Because that is his duty. The Lagos State governor tó jáde tó sọ pé ṣé Mohbad ló máa kọ́kọ́ kú ni. That's not what they told for. Sanwo-Olu sworn on oath to protect life and property. The Nigerian police tó lọ gba specimen in Mohbad. Ton gbesi ziplock, ton keep it for how many months? Keep it rekete. Koto soro. They are supposed to be sued. So everybody in that sue letter was supposed to be there. So, but we were now shocked at the outcome. Then, baby shake boy, emi jadi. Money, I'm no more in jail for him again. But I will give you update later. And every child see me, any young daddy, Ebama shebe, wongin shebe, kiniko. Emotions, no ni. We've been into all this thing for the past 24 months. Teba sọ pé Mohbad kú sínú ilé, àwọn wo lè ga sùn, so àwọn tó wà ń ta ni, àbí àwọn tó travel tí wọ́n sínú ilé ni. You know? So, okay, we let this slide. So we're not going forth and back before the DNA palaver now came forth. September 2nd, September 1st, we got a chart that the DNA will be done, the DNA hearing will be done September 2nd. We were curious. All of us were curious. September 9 like now. Kilo day, si won sunwasi 2nd. And before man and God, Rich Grace chatted the lawyer, and the lawyer responded. One day we chat here for their lawyer contacted him that it is changed to September 2nd. We were worried. Okay. At a point in time, yeah, Rich Grace. If it doesn't show meeting, why is people want to come up September 2nd? She be September 9. Ni gbogbo wa mo. Time for July. So there and there, I think she chatted with Sanchito. Sanchito now replied. She now forwarded message to Sanchito reply. Sanchito know we want contact on kiniko. We're not like, how would they just contact you that they've changed the date from 9 to 2nd? You know, okay. We now hopefully we say okay. Now, September 12th, Baba and PRO went to the court. Igbatomade, we got a document stating clearly that the DNA of blah 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 has been, the court order has been approved that it should be done in abroad and in Nigeria. But I go Nigeria and the critical thinkers were not like, can she prayer? Can she application to Baba submit Lily now? The application Baba submitted was to be done in abroad because the kind of DNA they want to do on Mohbad did ko ni flu, ko ni won le gba swap. In fact, won le lo tissue, egungun normal low. You understand? It's going to be done abroad. And that is why Baba submitted the application. So now we're now curious. Ibo kilo deti Nigeria tin se yo ni bibai. 1 year from what we had from the family. Wani Wunmi no apply pon fe se tito ní Nigeria. Wani báwo ni ìyá ọmọ ṣe ma apply pon fe se tito ní Nigeria. But the funniest thing is that the document that was sent to us, Tari, was not stamped, was not signed. Kò ní letter heading.
Daddy, okay to so. Don't follow China.
Okay. Letter tí wọ́n send kò ní stamp, wọ́n dey sign here, kò dẹ̀ ní letter headed. Ó kàn gbé topic sórí ni. The letter, I mean, the paper that was stated that it should be done abroad and Nigeria was never signed, was never stamped. There is no letter headed that.
Daddy, okay, any to kiss an iPhone. Letter ton fún baba ní court pé court sọ pé kó lọ ṣe DNA. Ton ní kí baba ṣe labroad. Wọ́n sign ẹ̀. Kò sí letter headed, kò sí date, kò sí stamp. So, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, ṣé fake letter lọ fún wa ní ẹ má sọ lọ. Lawyer dé gbé fún baba kó lọ fi sórí wall ẹ̀. Ẹ má sọ baba mi.
Now, when we saw it, we were very curious to know that why would they put up a document, still won't sign, still won't stamp. After how many days later, Awari CTC wọ́n wá stamp CTC, wọ́n sign it. In fact, CTC yẹn wọ́n fi stamp báyé ẹ̀jẹ̀, wọ́n tún sign it. Ibi táwa ti sọ pé wait a minute, what is going on? So the critical thinkers were now forced to call an emergency meeting. Wọ́n pè Baba Mohbad sínú meeting yẹn. Muyiwa náà wà nínú meeting yẹn. We're now asking pé Baba, the first document they send síta tẹ́ tún post lórí page yìí kò ní signature, kò ní stamp, ibo lẹ ti rí, ta ló extract ẹ̀ fún yín? You know? But Baba, you know everything you do in life gets education. Baba, me really fought one by Baba did not know anything. But I was so surprised that Muyiwa was defending that document. Muyiwa bẹ̀sìn lọ wọ́n gba àchànà náà ṣe prayer, Wunmi ṣe prayer, wọ́n grant prayer, Wunmi no reject prayer. We're now asking.
Àní Muyiwa ti fẹ́ ṣú àṣànà ló pọ̀. Breaking news. Muyiwa ti náà wá fẹ́ àṣànà.
We're now asking Muyiwa, but this document was not signed. The one that was signed was stating that ele ton sign ní báyìí, ton stamp, tó gbórúkọ court jáde, wọ́n wá state nínú ẹ̀ wípé the DNA should be conducted, not the sample, not the specimen taken, that the DNA test should be conducted under the strict supervision of a welfare officer.
Èyí tó stamp nìyẹn o.
Ele ton stamp nìyẹn o. Then he now went further to say that the representative of the parties should be present during the DNA test. By the Kawo Morini, gbogbo critical thinkers, boys.
So indirectly, kí ló sọnù bẹ́yẹn?
Indirectly, anything abroad was nullified. Ibo ni critical thinkers, no, this is wrong. Batu ṣe pé Baba àti Muyiwa ni Muyiwa bẹ̀ sí defend the document yẹn say. Document here, Wunmi ni wọ́n grant, wọ́n ti ṣe grant tẹ́lẹ̀, and I was like, why is this man going back and forth on these documents? But nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ síbí báyìí, you don't even have to be a lawyer láti mọ̀, because if the welfare office tó bá gbé ti report abroad, they court to wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ welfare officer court pé ṣé ẹ̀yin lẹ supervise abroad àní rárá. So technically, want to knock off anything you bring from abroad. And Muyiwa was defending it. Ìgbà tó di pé àwa gan gbà fún ó ní kí bàbá lọ bá lawyer kan ṣe kíní kan. So on Friday, àná was supposed to be the result. In all this thing, I will not blame Baba Mohbad. Because Baba Mohbad ò mọ gangan. The only thing Baba keeps saying is that kò sí nǹkan tó ń ṣe ẹ̀yin Muyiwa. He keeps saying that. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń ṣe ẹ̀yin Muyiwa. Òun kápẹ́tà lòun. And if you hear Muyiwa defending that paper, wàá rò pé Muyiwa ló append the signature ẹ̀ sí ni. So yesterday, we were on a call. Baba was there, Muyiwa was there. So when I said, okay, ẹ fún wa lábọ̀, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Bí bàbá ṣe sọ pé ó sún òun bọ̀ Muyiwa, òun á di Muyiwa sórí court tó ń bá lawyer sọ kíníkan. And they came out. And Muyiwa was saying, inú kan bí òun, inú bí òun ojú gbà òun tí kíníkan. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ gbàgbé inú bí yín, ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà. At the long run, in all Muyiwa said was that, oh my God, Baba Mohbad, lábúrò tó dáa.
Lẹ́bí tó dáa. Gbogbo ẹbí wọn yẹn kò tiẹ̀ yé mi. Anyhow.
Wọ́n ní àbúrò tó dáa. Baba relied on Muyiwa. Baba, what I saw is that Baba trusted Muyiwa's judgment 159% more than what the public were telling him. And tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ gbọ́ bí Muyiwa ṣe defend document yẹn, tẹ́ bá jẹ́ ni tó lóye, ẹ máa gọ̀.
Muyiwa is very manipulative.
Ẹ máa gọ̀.
Very manipulative.
BJ, ẹ máa gọ̀. So ìgbà tí wọ́n tí
Kí ni Múyìwá wá sọ? Ẹ sọ àfẹ́.
Múyìwá wá sọ pé òun inú bí òun báwọn lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ṣe òun tí ẹ mọ̀ pé gbogbo kíní wọ̀nyẹn nìyẹn kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé ibo láti wá fẹ́ ṣe báyìí ó ní nǹkan tó wà ní pépà yẹn ní o Nàìjíríà ní o approve Nàìjíríà. Esma, the first person that spoke, Emagbo, this is what break the camel's back. The first person that spoke, he said, Mr. Múyìwá, I am highly disappointed in you. Nǹkan tí ọmọkùnrin yẹn sọ nìyẹn. Mr. Múyìwá bá on mute. You cannot say that. Kíníkan. Mr. Múyìwá, èmi mo moderate, calm down. Only no. You should talk what he mean. Only Mr. Múyìwá, ṣé fẹ́ gbọ́, as a matter of fact, we are disappointed in the Alobas.
Yes.
And the funniest thing that is sorry, man. Múyìwá, how can you insult the Alobas? Oh, that's not glory call.
Àṣànàgbé yìí ṣe pé rí.
Disappointed.
Àwọn àti náà Múyìwá àti bàbá. Àwọn àti náà Múyìwá. Àbí kò ṣe Múyìwá lọ gbé ṣépè tó sáré lọ sí pọ́ǹṣì.
And you know the funniest thing, Mama? Mama, you know the funniest thing? When Múyìwá said, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tóbi jù, ó dẹ̀ drop ní call yẹn.
Ó drop off ní call yẹn.
Ó drop lórí call because wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n wà disappointed. Múyìwá dropped. Ẹkún ló kù tí Baba Mohbad ò lè sùn. Baba Mohbad gave his life, trusted Múyìwá as the chief of staff.
Ẹ mọ̀ kan tó ṣe drop, ó rí páṣírí òun ti tú ni.
But Múyìwá backstab ẹ̀. Ẹ wá jẹ́ kí n sọ kíní kan lórí kọ́ọ̀lù yẹn. Mo tún béèrè lọ́wọ́ Múyìwá. Mo ní èmi gangan fúnra mi mo béèrè. Mo ní Wunmi ti ń lo picture yín for the past 2 weeks back to back. Kò write any caption. Mo ní, are you dating Wunmi? Ó bú sẹ́rin. Ó ní Wunmi is seeking for asylum in Canada. Kò rò lẹ́ẹ̀mejì.
Báwo ni Múyìwá ṣe mọ̀?
Kò rò lẹ́ẹ̀mejì.
Ṣé gbogbo yín gbọ́?
Ó ní seeking asylum in Canada. And I was like, wait a minute. Immediately, àwọn critical thinker charged me up. Why is Múyìwá so precise? Why Canada? Why did it go to blink twice? I wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé, Mr. Múyìwá, kí ló dé? Ṣé tó máa ń seek asylum? Status picture boyfriend, no man ló fi seek asylum. Oh no, only because I have wrote to the embassies. Can fún wa ní flimsy excuse? Which is. I just pity, in all honesty, BJ, I pity Baba Mohbad. I wept for him last night. Because Baba ò mọ anything. But Baba believe nínú Múyìwá than the public. Nǹkan tó kó bá wọn nìyẹn. Let me now bust you. Let me say this, and I'm going to say it emphatically. When we brought out that suit letter, láti sún àwọn tó wà nílé àti gbogbo àwọn 40 people yẹn. Àwọn tó wà against here, àwọn tó wà against here, Múyìwá, PRO Múyìwá, Rich Grace, Erelu, àti Queen Alaja.
Queen Alaja ikú ló máa pa. Ṣé Queen Alaja ìwà ní justice ni?
Mo ní Queen Alaja ó send the message sí àwọn kan ní on inbox wọn. Ó ní the critical thinkers are so wrong. They did not carry Baba along. Baba tó ti sọ fẹ́yìn pé ó náà bá Baba sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. Ó ní Baba was almost moving tears. Kò sí ọtí ò pa tán. The people that never supported that suit to come to the limelight, I've mentioned their names to you.
I'll come again.
Erelu, Múyìwá, PRO Múyìwá, Rich Grace, and Queen Alaja. To the best of my knowledge, I want to more money. Let me tell you, I'm not defending Baba, but in one conversation, in one meeting, our critical thinker Tawambe, Tebak bomb meeting, you will actually believe the lawyer 100%. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, but it's something lawyer. She too manipulative.
You actually believe the lawyer, but we understand that in Komegilaberi, but we know that it was not going to do it. In got to go that route. Let me now bust everybody.
Bust us.
Any agenda.
Bust us, we are your balloon.
Wọ́n ní kíní kan. Ìgbà tí wọ́n tún sọ wípé táwọn mú ìwà sọ pé kán yọ orúkọ ilé ìkúrún bẹ̀, kán yọ orúkọ ilé, kán yọ ti tàmàdò, kán yọ ti làkàṣègbè. Ẹnìkan wá béèrè pé bàbá tá a bá yọ gbogbo orúkọ yìí kúrò níbẹ̀ ṣe máa sign. Ẹni kí lè sì ní bàbá fún wa.
Kí ni bàbá sọ?
Bàbá ní wọ́n tún máa lọ gbé bá lọ́ọ̀yà ọ̀hún pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ work together.
Ṣé bàbá ló ń kówó fún wa ni? Bàbá work together. Àní wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí pọ̀. Oh, bàbá, ṣé kí tẹ bá lose opportunity tí gbogbo ayé fún yín? Ẹ lè rí mọ́ tẹ máa fi kú, kò ń ṣèpè.
The funniest thing is that, as it is now, DNA was not granted to be drawn abroad.
Abroad. Ṣé
It
gbogbo
was
yín
not
ti gbọ́?
granted.
Wọ́n gba DNA láyè láti wá ṣe labroad.
Except before October 2nd, they will do an appeal to that distance. Because we've asked and we've make our findings. Wọ́n ṣe DNA tó fẹ́ ṣe ní Nigeria. Wọ́n ṣe tó bá gba sample Nigeria, even as good as St. Nicholas is, tó bá gba sample, it will be sent abroad to be conducted. They did not, and Esma, let me make it public. Baba o mo òyìnbó, but document on fún Baba, where it is granted abroad and in Nigeria. Ẹ bá wa béèrè lọ́wọ́ Baba pé ta ló send it.
Ta ló fún ní fake document yẹn? So, ṣé PA Baba àti mú ìwà lọ ṣe fake document? Tọ́wọ́ ní kọ́ wá gbé síta kọ́ bá lè wá. Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe gbé document yẹn fún àwọn critical thinker. 13 million tó kù yẹn ni Baba fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Wọ́n ti wọ́n mẹ́pà wọn critical thinker sí máa kà á. Olórí burúkú PA Baba ṣé wọ́n lọ ṣe fake document? Tẹ wá gbé fún public tí Baba náà paste sórí wall because ẹ fẹ́ gba 13 million ojú lẹ fi rí ètè yìí ò ní gbà. Now gbogbo èèyàn sọ pé ká lọ pé VDM tẹ́lẹ̀ ká lọ pé tí Baba ò bá sọ pé òun fọwọ́ ẹ̀ sí ń kọ́ báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ work out. VDM ò ní dá sí ẹni tó bá ṣe pálá máa gbé Baba does not want VDM in it because Mohbad does not want Ashana to be exposed. So báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe? I have said it several times. Baba máa sọ pé mo ti bá òun send message to VDM. Forget it. I'm not interested in anything again. I will just watch. But let me tell you one thing. That DNA will come back and they will say that boy is for Mohbad. Which I know that boy is not for Mohbad. Ọmọ ọ̀ka ló ń ṣekú kọká. Tó bá gba ọmọ àlè kò ṣe lémi lọ gbọ́ ọmọ àlè wọ̀. But ọmọ àlè yẹn tó bá dàgbà. Apa gbogbo wọn jẹ ni. Baba don ya Mohbad do
BJ, let me bust you. Let me conclude by.
Let me now conclude.
Let me now conclude by. On that September 2nd, kí Baba tó post the document tí wọ́n sign lórí page yẹ, Punch ti gbé jáde. Pé Baba prayer has been granted. Ta ló sponsor Punch kò gbé jáde. Ta ló sponsor Punch kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. It is sad, but it is what it is. We cannot cry more than the bereaved. We will not abuse Aloba. We will not castigate him. We have taken the back seat, and we wish them well. Ele Tabale support. And since how many days now, I've been getting inbox that the 30 million that is remaining, please, you people should not send it. You should not do that. Let me now bust you. Okay. For the record's sake, when those group of lawyers, they bill us, one bill, one budget. What was their budget? It was 3 million. 3 million, yeah. 14 people raised that 3 million.
Then.
Critical thinkers, the lover of justice for one, but the remaining 13 people are combined. I raised 3 million, yeah. We now, for their first tranche, we disburses 1 million to them. And if one is won't sign him, at the shiro, at the calculate, oyewo tagba, at the shade percentage, yeah, oye toku. Àti dàpadà fún àwọn tó fún wa lówó. The people that have not gotten their own, they are still saying we should wait. but I wanted to show interest. We've returned their money to the kì í ṣe àwọn tó máa gbowó tó máa ń jẹ owó.
Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ 13 million yẹn nìkan ló kù lọ́wọ́ yín sì ẹ kó yẹn dání bí àtàbá wa ṣe tán o bóyá kọ́ lọ fi ṣe statue Mohbad sí Kòròdú pé support ta fún nìyẹn ó tán ẹ má kọ́wọ́ kankan fún wa àwọn olórí burúkú mú ìwà ń ṣiṣẹ́ níbi tó ti ń gba 7 figures owó gidi níbi ìwà ń gbà mí tó ṣiṣẹ́ kò lè náwó náírà fún bàbá ìjọ kan olólórí burúkú bí òun ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dé gbogbo yẹn máa gbọ́ ibi táwọn people use ìwà dé mo wà lórí fóònù pẹ̀lú mi ìwà àti bàbá ó ní pa bàbá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dé pé kí bàbá lọ síbẹ̀ bàbá lòun ò lówó mọ́tò ó mọ̀ sọ lójú mi bí ó bẹ́ẹ̀ máa fún bàbá lówó mọ́tò kò lè fún bàbá lówó mọ́tò sorry bàbá lòun ò lówó epo kò lè fún bàbá lówó epo tó bá fi ra epo sí mọ́tò jọ́nà ó dẹ̀ ní kí bàbá lọ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ dé pa òun irú àwọn olórí burúkú family wo nìyẹn àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ń kówó sílẹ̀ wọ́n kó gbogbo ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ appreciate wọn so mo ìwà lè drop fóònù mọ́ yín létí pé ẹ̀ ń bú alọ́ba ìgbà táṣà náà ń gbé wọn ṣépè wọn mẹ́pẹ́ ń bá lọ́ba ìgbà tó pọ̀ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́.
We get the statement of account ready, and as regards the 30 million, court to approve kan lọ ṣe abroad by so court ló fẹ́ ṣe DNA according to what we are hearing. So nǹkan tí public bá ti fẹ́ ṣe owó yẹn òun làwa máa tẹ̀lé. Somebody said, okay, can't return the one. There is a woman that contributed 1 million. Nínú owó yẹn, wọ́n ti message mi. Wọ́n ní àwọn fẹ́ gba owó wọn padà o.
Lọ fún wọn, ẹni tó bá fẹ́ gba ẹ fún ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ má fún.
So, but we are going to calculate it just the same way we did to the 3 million. At not 5 million. No. So we calculate it on percentage. They will print out the statement of account, and it's going to be transparent. I bet you there is one thing I love the critical thinkers for. They are not injustice for Mohbad for money. They are very transparent. And God is my witness. From day one till today, they've been spending their hard-earned money in any publication, in any media chat, just to put the man in the right light. BJ,
Daddy York, àwọn kan kọ́ síbi pé kọ́ lọ pé VDM get ẹ̀ ṣá ó lè gbogbo yẹ kí n get nǹkan tá à ń sọ ó ní tó bá ṣàtì òní ṣe ń gbà.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Gracie ẹni sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ kí barista tí òní ṣe ń bà sọ̀rọ̀ Gracie barista tí òní ṣe ń bọ̀ yẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. Ẹ kọ́lẹ̀.
Ẹ kọ́lẹ̀ bàbá mi.
Background yìí ṣé wọ́n ní mú ìwálẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n ní mú ṣe ìwálẹ̀ because.
Báwo ni kí n ṣe ẹ sọ fún mi.
Ẹ come back to camera again, I think.
Gbowó ó ń gba sùtù lọ́wọ́ Erelu Bíbélì ní we should not be equally yoked. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ lọ rú ọmọ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ tọwọ́ lébọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ lè gbá ṣọ́tẹ́ máa wọ̀ sára ẹ lè gbowó lọ́wọ́ Erelu tó ń ṣògùn tó ń ṣèṣiṣẹ́ tó ń ṣèbílẹ̀ make it make sense. Báwo ló ṣe jọra wọn? Bàbá tó sọ pé òun ò lè tọwọ́ lébọ̀ bàbá mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe.
But Pastor she didn't want to. I don't think he want to go that. He want to go that route.
I'm asking you now. Ṣó jẹ́ kí pastor máa gba owó kó máa gbaṣọ lọ́wọ́ Erelu tó ṣe iṣẹ́ ìbílẹ̀ ìtọ́lẹ̀ ẹ máa ń tọ́ra yín o.
No kò matter now. Ẹ mọ̀ pé even Saudi Arabia.
Barrister Ọlájídé ẹjọ́ èmi ṣe ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán barrister tí ò ní ṣe bá ẹ̀kúkú rí ṣe ń bàgbà náà lórí justice ṣe ti sọ̀rọ̀. Gùrẹ́sì olójú dúdú ọ̀yẹ́ fabọ́ ó yẹ wá sọ̀rọ̀.
We just want to make things clear here. We only came here to come and help. 100%. Critical thinkers, every one of us. And I want to appreciate those that we reached out to in this quest of justice, like Ejo, help in this and that. Thank you so much, everyone. We are here to help for Mohbad to get justice. We are still on that quest, but again, we've said we're taking a step back. Not that we can talk about it, definitely.
Ayi mama analyse justice lo ẹ má gbàgbé o. Ọ̀rọ̀ Davido mo ń bọ̀ wá sọ lọ́la. Ọ̀rọ̀ Davido àti Dre tó sọ pé ó pààyàn sínú ilé Mohbad. Tí Davido dẹ̀ yìí ń pọ̀ wọ́n sẹ́yìn. Davido mọ̀ pa ikú tó pa Mohbad. Ìtorí òun ló kọ́kọ́ sáré lọ kọrin níbi tó ti lọ ṣe candlelight. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ni mo ń bọ̀ wá analyse lọ́la. Ẹ má sọ lọ.
We are not going back. When we say stepping back, Baba have been going recently this year. Baba granted a lot of interviews, TV, radio, newspaper publication. It was from our own idea, like people wanting to come out. As I said, public opinion matters in this quest of justice, and he needs to claim himself because people have said he went to go and bury Mohbad, he went to go and bury. Since VDN came back again, with his interview. They say, oh, so the Baba Hotel, burial, all those things, go take burial, all those things is what we were looking at that point in time. And said the Lagos State government, as far as we are concerned, they messed up the case. Nigerian police messed up the case. The Inspector General of Police, I went to see him some months ago, all of it, they saw eyeball to eyeball, and he told him so many things. I got just Mohbad. We know what we prepared for him, but we are still not seeing anything from the government. So why are we making it look like the government should not be questioned? We need to question
Exactly.
Very much, sister. I always appreciate you and place you in a very reserved position. No matter what, the only person that can insult me and I will not respond to is you. Not because you are DJ, but because of your influence and your intelligence in dealing with issues. A lot has been said about me. I don't want to go into details of justice on that because if I have to dig deep into to transfer, I mean, Molino justice on that.
Nǹkan sọ yìí. Wọ́n máa parọ́ mọ́ yín lẹ́yìn o. Mi ìfẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ ni wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ yín lẹ́yìn o.
No, it's not new. It's not new. I'm used to it. In a struggle like this, but I challenge anybody. I will not say what nobody will not say or what nobody knows. Whatever they come, let them come. Anytime, I want to say, Sherry Justice Omuwadi, I am the most chastised, bullied, and dragged by friends, by associate, by anybody. But at no day, at no minute, at no second, you will ever compromise the justice Omuwadi, or you will ever take any step like to destroy justice. I support justice emotionally, physically, and financially. I give out my token. That's why time is affecting my family and affecting my business.
This man Ganja, Bobala Punanjali. When I see the Kamafungo Rexi Lolo Shushu. But I'm rather than can be. Mode Guresi, your body Guresi, after my son offering. No, I don't have many pago. Guresi long fair. Oh, long fair. Guresi, the warming box, me little toko togo wo, me ni son cotio sheleo, me ni so. So, Timba come for Guresi. Or God de Benny. Me take a Guresi pay. Oh, obstruct justice. So, in Kota, me fed that jaled. In Kota, want to summon so for me. I want to beja. Kota so for me, one song. You can dress she by dressing those songs. We are told we want the family or only aspire, no she by den by. I don't know.
Well, Sherry, need that Daruko. Enter Daruko go need the list. I'm used to multi-attacks. Muntori and what you want so only social media, not is so nobody can see me. Who has case in it? Kolo Vesta Kuni. Why, me, Renier. Have you told Nigeria? Kishan Tolikini, because I know my onions and at least me really dirty, me them who are dirty. If you say about it to people that are close to me, will you go along with Niger? Okay. Almost. David told you talking to my ballet. I will work for you to get to the zenith. If you're interested in Nungokon, and I will turn back. I will be the one that will even be attacking you. Now, what I want to say is this. Pardon me, I will not say anything concerning Baba's lawyers, and I will not say anything regarding the DNA. those two things I cannot say. Èmi mo mọ nǹkan tí mò ń kíyèsí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Now what I want to say, mo lè mẹ́nu wá advice kan lórí ti lawyer. What I will say is this, Cherry, I will not be the one that will speak down on Baba's lawyer, because I know lawyer tí Baba gbà, they have the power and the energy to do what we want. But what I know is that Cherry Gogo lawyers, they work within the limit of their clients. Tí wọ́n gba lọ́yà tí ó wà fẹ́ṣẹ́ ṣe tí wọ́n sọ fún pé nǹkan báyìí ni mo fẹ́, ó di dandan kó ṣe by the course of that profession.
Tí ò bá wá ṣe ń kọ́ kí
Tí ò bá dẹ̀ ṣe, I'll let go of him. And there is no lawyer that will tell you he does not want to do what you want. Òun ló wà sọ pé wá mi ò lè ṣe, can you go and look for another lawyer to do it? That is why I may not go against, because I keep telling Baba, I said, Daddy, ẹ̀yin lẹ gba lawyer o, lawyer kọ́ ló gbà yín. Ẹ má sọ wípé ẹ máa lọ sọ fún yàn kan. Don't bring all these lawyers, don't bring them under the walls. What you want, tell your lawyers. Your lawyers will do it for you. I decided to cut my ties with Odumosu. Nígbà tó dojú ẹ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn sọ pé Odumosu that was collecting money could not come to Nigeria. And I called Barrister Odumosu, sir, can you come down to Nigeria? These people just want to see you. So what you get one inquest. If it's a matter of money, don't use your money to come down. People, if you show interest to come, people will raise money that will bring you. Barrister Odumosu, only pé no, àwọn ọmọ yẹn máa handle ẹ̀. Ṣebí inquest ni.
Ọ̀jẹ̀ wá fún yín ni kò ní.
Àwọn yẹn máa handle ẹ̀. Àwọn yẹn máa handle ẹ̀. And these are young lawyers who never asked a single question.
Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ní. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ní.
They never asked a single question. And I said, if this be the case, I'm not interested.
Of course,
and long before that, mo ti sọ fún Daddy pé I am up. Cherry, tó wá ń sọ pé ẹni tó rún kwárúnṣẹ́ jù sí justice yìí, I challenge anybody to contest that with him. Tó wá ní ẹni tí wọ́n fi igi ṣú jù. Ewé ní platform yìí, lẹ́yìn kan tí ń sọ pé kí n sún lẹ́yìn o, ẹni wáyé ni kó máa tẹ̀lé bàbá o, ẹni wáyé ni kó máa ṣe kíní kan pẹ̀lú bàbá o.
Nítorí nǹkan tí Múyìwá àti Kíní sọ fún mi, ó ní gbogbo ọ̀tọ̀ ń sọ pé ẹ̀ ń sọ síta. Kí ni mo lè máa ṣe? Mi ò lè máa pẹ́ tí Múyìwá lọ mú wá. Lẹ́tà ni mo mọ̀ ẹ́ pọ̀ rẹ̀ Múyìwá ni. Mo dẹ̀ ní ẹṣọ́ pé ni máa ṣiṣẹ́.
I don't have anything to gain except things that I will lose, because I was losing my tank of business and I was losing my relationship with friends. Mo ṣe nígbà tó dẹ̀ sọ kíní kan ni mi ò ní ṣe. I will never disappoint a friend and I will never betray a friend. If you are my friend and I commit my loyalty for you, ẹ gbàgbé, come rain come thunder, I stand with you, I stand by you. Ṣé mi ò kí ń rí oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ni? Ṣé mi ò mọ nǹkan kan ni? Ìjọ́ tẹ pè mí wípé punch yẹn, I was with my family ní Ìjẹ̀bú, inú Ìjẹ̀bú lọ́hùn ni. We went to a function. Abruptly, I left the place. I came down to my house. Lórí wọn ní láti drop nǹkan. Kí n tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mú Ìkòròdú kan nínú Ìkòròdú lọ́hùn. Mo ti dé the nearest bus stop sí bàbá ni mo tó mọ̀ pé bàbá ti wà live. I left everything behind and I was going there. Not because I wanted to sustain that justice that is just there. And me, the hacking kankan kò ṣe bàbá yìí. That's why challenges lọ́tún lọ́sí oríṣiríṣi why ìgbádá ìgòdò. Ẹ jọ wọ́n yí Jerry, I am a spiritual person. I might not be as prayerful as any other person, but I am a spiritual person tó ní instinct. Tí wọ́n pè tí wọ́n èmi gan-an mojú ọ̀run mi là lọ tó yínú wọlé tó di wá. I can tell you things. Àwọn èèyàn fún wọn nǹkan tó sọ ń pa ni, and I know the number of people that have gone behind to spoil my name. But orí ọ̀kẹ́ Ọlọ́run àti àánú ẹ̀ is sustaining me. it's sustaining me. The critical thinkers, they've done their best. I keep talking to them, I keep begging them, I keep appealing to them because I know they meant well. They meant well for this cause. Àti jà, àti wúra wa, àti sọ̀rọ̀ síra wa. Yet, I separate. Just because I want something to eat. I want the best for this cause. They are principled. I am dynamic. I am dynamic in the sense that.
Blessing ẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan.
Yeah.
Ṣé ká continue lọ́la because
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà, ẹ wá mi sọ fún moderator yín.
Well, I think at this point, Mohbad's father has lost it all. I am kind of going to tell you, let me put it that way, what I think is going to happen next. Now, Mohbad's father is torn in between two things. What he's going to do and what he's doing right now as I speak is for him to weigh what is more important to him. He might have met with his lawyer, or maybe he's still going to meet with his lawyer to find out. Because to Mohbad's father, that's how you have that's the way to process a man like this. You profile him this way. He's simply going to look at it. What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? If I stick with Mohbad's justice, with this public that have been with me, what do I have to gain? What do I have to lose? What do I have to gain? What do I have to lose? These are some of the things he might be considering right now as I speak. He wants to know what and what is needed. What does it stand to gain and lose? It has always been what this man will collect, what this man will take, what will benefit him. And it's about money, enjoyment, and nothing more. According to Bukky Jesse, she concluded that Mohbad's father is not seeking for justice. What he's seeking for is justice for his own stomach, justice for his pocket, justice to take care of the numerous children that he has now, the younger ones. That's what he's seeking for. Majorly for his pocket. Justice for his pocket. Justice for his gula. To be able to enjoy certain women around that have nothing to do with themselves, that will align with anything that is trending. And of course, some women who foolishly, out of passion for justice, came around him. I want you to take your time to process what I'm saying. What do you think Mohbad's father is interested in? Now, let me continue. So, how much is it out there? They said there is a 30 million naira standing, and maybe more if Mohbad's father comes to the public, realign himself, pretend. But for him to do that, he must cut off two people. One, his so-called brother in the United States. Two, the lawyer. Maybe he will want to talk to those ones and say, hey, look, for the sake of the money that I'm going to get, let us pretend like I'm with them so as to get what I need to get from them, of them. Then the second part of it, which we've been told, is that the lawyer already told him, hey, I don't like the way you go to the public asking them for finance, for funds, and all of that. Why don't you refocus your attention, your energy on how to get your son's royalty? That is the best. Focus on getting your son's royalty. So Mohbad's father is now weighing the two, public and royalty. To get the royalty, he has to go with the lawyer, and hopefully he gets to where he wants to get to. But right now, he likes the attention. He likes the money. So much is coming from the public. Jingle for birthday. Donation coming from individuals. Group donation. So much is coming to the life of this man every month. There are people who have put Mohbad's father on monthly allowance. People are taking care of his needs. And they are no longer taking care of it now. That is why he had no option than to call Bukky Jesse. And he made it clear to Bukky Jesse. The reason I'm calling you is because my helpers that came from you, they are not happy with what is going on. And they've asked that I amend whatever it is that is wrong, that is going on, that I amend it so that I can continue to benefit. That is the reason why I'm calling you. Immediately Bukky Jesse heard this, she sparked. She got to know more, not because she doesn't know. But you know how difficult it is when you are passionately involved in something and you begin to see some very strange. It makes you wonder. It makes you kind of want to reconsider everything. It makes you want to reconsider it all. Like, are we really into this? Because the more you get into it, the more you see. The more you dip yourself into it, the more you see. The more you push in, the more you see. The more clear it becomes. And then, out of shame or the big disgrace, you don't want to come to the public and say, hey, this man is exactly what he has been described as. This man is a greedy man. What Ashana, Cynthia, Karimo's sister, described him to be is what he is. For real. Like, this is what he is. He's a terrible person. Someone to be avoided. And that does not mean that Cynthia is a saint. Cynthia is simply putting out there the way opposition talk during their out of office tantrum, when they are not in power, out of power tantrum. It's not like the opposition is anything better, but then they will come to speak that way, exposing each other. They are all the same. Terrible family. You heard that? She made it clear. She said it unequivocally clear. This family is a terrible family. Starting from Mohbad's mom, she's able to explain how Mohbad's mom, for the sake of money, just money, Mohbad's father is ready to do anything. Something like that. If not for the public to an extent, well, some people shared an audio recording from the opposition camp where Mohbad's father was angry, saying, I'm the one that they are supposed to visit. I'm the one that is supposed to receive the brown envelope. I'm the one that the governor of Lagos State is supposed to visit, which is true as the father of the son. But unfortunately, he didn't present himself properly. He didn't present himself. He didn't pick himself up, realign himself, move down to Mohbad's house. And at that time, he was saying, as a Yoruba man, how could I go back to that house that I saw my sons? It's possible that such things could cause him that kind of pain and trauma. But he didn't calculate it. He was expecting that it is his house in Ikorodu that they will come to. They will not come to Ikorodu. It's easier for them to come to the island, Lekki, than to come there. Mohbad's mom, a gamer, played Mohbad's father. Cynthia, willing to play them all. Mohbad's father also. But at the end of the day, he was able to get the public on his side. But now look at what has happened. Mohbad's father cursed the public, cursed major supporters, people who have enriched him, cursed all of them. Why? Because he feels he has gotten to the end of it. He has been told, either way it swings, don't worry, you are fine. Money is coming in into your pocket. Don't worry, all is well. Stay cool, chill. You will get something. The only thing is that you will get more if that child is not for Mohbad. But as it is, let us just put it there and make it look like so the game. You heard from one of the critical thinkers. You heard what he said. What they observed and what they suggested, even though majority of them are not lawyers, but they had a passion in them. They were able to draft what they expected the lawyer to look at, the lacunas and what they discovered here and there, which is what the lawyer is supposed to do with all the amount of money is being paid. Well, fortunately, none of these things is making any sense or headway. Why? Because from the onset, that family showed characteristics of demented, poverty-stricken, greedy. Everyone breaking, lies, manipulation, all for money, nothing more. I don't know what your thoughts are. I don't know what you think about it all. Please, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this new development, what we've seen so far, and what you've heard from Buki Jesse, what you've heard from, what do you think? Please do drop your comments.